Sauron must reclaim the One Ring. With its power unleashed, he will dominate all of Middle-earth.
The Lord of the Rings is a franchise that has had a lot of games over the years, and one genre that's been missing, over a long period of time has been the real-time strategy, or strategy in general. And lately we've seen more of these. First we saw War of the Ring, which was a decent game, if a little bland, in terms of franchise and in terms of gameplay. But now we have Battle for Middle-earth, which comes from Electronic Arts LA, Los Angeles. And it makes a really good use of the license. It still has some problems that I had, the same kind of problems I had with War of the Ring. And it's not the best RTS in the world, even though it is strong. But it does make great use of the movie license. There's a lot of good art here. There's, it uses all the voices. So all of that stuff comes together very well. Obviously, the game follows the War of the Ring and the epic struggle between good and evil in Middle-earth. So you have the Fellowship of the heroes that travels across Middle-earth, trying to get Frodo and Sam to Mount Doom in order to throw the One Ring in there and defeat the evil Lord Sauron. What this game does is it actually focuses away from the Fellowship, except for a couple of levels, and kind of focuses on the armies instead. So you'll be able to take control of Rohan and Gondor, and eventually actually take control of the evil sides as well in a different campaign to take over all of Middle-earth for Sauron, which is a really cool addition. The campaigns themselves, both good and evil, focus around the Living World map, which is this new thing that ELA was promoting throughout the cycle of development. And it's a pretty cool map. It's a map, a 3D map of Middle-earth in general, and you've got all of the different territories and all of the different right geographic features, and it's a very nice looking map. You zoom down on it and move around, and you pick up your army and you move it around, going to the different places that you wanna attack. So if you select like your Rohan army, then you'll get all these little circles showing up where the missions for each of the territories. Each of the territories has certain pluses to it, such as you'll get a command bonus, or you'll get to more points toward your powers, or you'll get resource bonuses when you take over that territory. So if you click on there, go there, you take it over, you win that map, then you get those bonuses for the rest of the game, for the rest of the single-player campaign. One thing about the campaign is that when you finish a level, your units will actually carry over into the next level, whichever one that might be. So if you have a full complement of completely upgraded units at the end of one game, and you move on to the next level, you're going to have those units with you, and it's going to be really easy just running over everybody on the map, much of the time. And it actually makes the game a little easy towards the end, because you have these veteran units that are highly trained and have all their upgrades, and you just kind of slaughter anything that comes your way, especially if you have fully upgraded and high level ranged units, because they just destroy all of the big things like trolls and Mumakil. All those guys fall really easy to archers, and even Nazgul. So there might be a little balance issue there, because the last level of the good campaign was easy as pie, because I had full complements of archers, and they barely even touched me. So Battle for Middle-earth is a fun game. It's fast-paced. It's got a lot of good presentation values and a lot of good attention to the Lord of the Rings universe. Strategically, it's not quite as deep as I would have liked it to be. I actually think that this series seems to be a little more suited towards a Total War style of RTS or strategy game. But they still managed to create more of a larger scope for Lord of the Rings than and for Middle Earth than there has been in the past, and there definitely should be commended in that. There isn't as much tactics, and there's not as many units and strategy necessary as I would have liked, but with really fun powers and really fun heroes, and a lot of big battles, it definitely makes for a fast-paced and fun game that fans of the series will like. So if you're a fan of the series, I think this is definitely something you should check out.